I think I look pretty fucking cool. That's how I'll be on the block. What's up, fool? What you need? What you got?
I would laugh.
What do you mean?
I wouldn't take you serious.
Why?
I'd be like this homeless person.
My name's JC.
And I'm Bethany.
And we are the Savages. In today's episode, we're gonna talk about the first time that we had sex.
Here he goes.
It was absolutely horrible.
Shut up!
I felt like I was making love to a dead person.
Okay.
What?
If this is how this video is gonna go, no.
Why?
Why are you saying that?
Because you were like so nervous. I felt like you were like a virgin or something.
I was.
You are not no fucking virgin. Okay,
a
month later you wanted me to start, you want to start sticking stuff on my butt and stuff like that.
Oh, here he goes. Don't believe everything you hear on this channel. Some things are just very, exaggerated. Or maybe it was the other way around.
You were really nervous that day. Like, I even felt bad. I felt like I was taking your virginity or something.
Yeah, let's tell everybody the first day I went to your house.
Oh, we're talking about that day?
No, we're going to talk about how we had sex, but the first day, I went to his house, and I'm all like shy, and I don't know, smiling, nervous. I sit on the couch next to him. And I'm like sitting there, and we hugged each other, and then we kissed, and then he gets up, and he walks away, so I don't even know what his apartment looks like. So I was like, oh, maybe he left.
That was your first time there, huh?
Yeah, I was like, maybe he went to the bathroom. Like, he didn't even show me around. Like, I have no idea.
Well,
there was nothing to show around. I know, but I found that out.
It wasn't that big to show around.
So I'm sitting on the couch waiting for him to come back, and all I hear is, come over here. And I'm like, over where? I get up, and he's laid out on the bed.
What?
Like a loser. Laid out on the bed with his legs open. He's like, come lay down. Come on, I want to hug you. So I'm like, what? I'm like, no. And he's like, just come on. So I'm like, okay. So then I laid down next to him. And he's like, touch it.
What? What?
I mean, who does that on the first day?
I had to take the car out. How do you know if you want a car? You gotta test drive it.
Not the first of all, that was the day that like we were supposed to talk, because that was the same day that he texted me, I love you. And like I didn't even know he liked me before that. So now all of a sudden I'm hearing that he loves me, and I go to his house so we can talk about it. And he's laid out on the bed like, touch it. And I'm like, holy shit, he's so straightforward. Like, what the fuck? So then what?
You touched it.
No, I
didn't. You didn't touch it.
No, I'm like, I don't understand. So I like laid next to him, put my head next to him.
So I touched it.
So he's like, you're not gonna touch it? I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm not doing anything. He's like, you're not? I'm like, no. He's like, all right.
Just watch me.
Just watch me. And that was the first day that we like found out that we liked each other, and that was it.
No, that's the first time that you found out
that you had the pearl? That
I had the pearl, and that I was well endowed. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Yes.
And the next day.
This is the next day when we had sex?
Yeah.
Did you sleep over, or
no,
did you just have sex?
I went home.
Slut.
I wasn't a slut because I didn't do anything. You did everything. The next day I went to his apartment. I was like, I'm still not doing anything. I know everybody's thinking, yeah, okay. Why'd I go back? So now we're in the same room, on the bed.
and I ripped your clothes off.
He did, but I was so nervous, like if I've never had sex before.
Well, that's what I mean. You felt like you didn't move. You didn't even get wet. You just fucking.
All right.
I was fucking sandpaper. Like you were like so nervous. I even felt bad. Like I felt like.
Okay.
Like I was taking your virginity.
Well, maybe you're used to having sex with like whores, you know? So they're just.
What?
They're used to having sex with just random people, and it doesn't even matter. For me, I've never been that way, and so I was in a relationship for 12 years, married, I mean, same person, so it's like...
Same person?
Yeah, same
12
person,
years.
12 years. So I was used to the same routine, same thing, I wasn't embarrassed, it's been 12 years, like I have nothing to be ashamed, you know, whatever it is, and so...
So who has a bigger penis?
You just want me to say it on this camera. You just want me to say it on this camera. You do.
Question.
You do.
Do I?
Yeah.
Are you just saying that because you love me?
Yeah.
It's alright. It's alright.
I know. It's okay. I know. Go ahead, say it. Say it. My pussy what? Say it.
Let's say that thing.
I don't care. That's okay.
I love your pussy.
It's okay. You can't even say it.
It doesn't matter. Because for the first time in my life, I am in love with somebody and I enjoy making love to you, and the times that we get crazy, it's worth it. So I think at the end of the day, it was just, you gotta understand, at the beginning, I still had a lot of my old, I guess, trademarks.
What, the way that you came at me?
Yeah, the way I came, the way everything.
Like,
it was just, it was
like
routine for me.
I know, I just was never approached in that way before, so when you did it, I was like...
Well, I'm very straightforward.
I know. That's why, like, when you did it, it made me even more nervous. And then when I went the second time, I knew I wanted to.
Second time, you were like, man, I'm gonna get piped down.
You're so stupid. The point is, I was just nervous, and I've never been nervous before during...
The moral of the story, don't go to a stranger's house.
You're so good. You weren't a stranger. But still, I was nervous. I've never been nervous before, and I just wasn't... I didn't know what to expect, put it like that. I didn't, you know? I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel, or... We didn't even go on a date.
No. Well, I asked you. The first day you came over, I asked you, do you want to like sit down and eat and talk? Or do you want to come over to the house? So when you told me I'll meet you at your house, I
thought we were going to talk.
My, like, you know, old habits.
I wish I would have said, yeah, I know.
I'm getting laid, you know what I mean? So, I mean, it is what it is, but you can't say you don't, do you regret it?
No.
I don't.
I don't regret it.
I don't, because what, we spent one day away from each other after that day, and that was it.
Yeah.
We've been together every day ever since then.
I know, and you're making everybody think like I'm a certain way during sex.
Nah, that was just the first time. Well, the first 3 times.
What? That I was nervous?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were nervous. You didn't want to turn around. You just wanted to stay like this.
And I've never been like that. But I don't know. I felt like it was the first time. You have to understand, being with someone for 12 years and only being with that person, the same thing, and...
Well, thank God I had all the experience to bring into the relationship.
I have experience.
You know?
No. I'm a certain way.
Oh, we know that.
You get scared.
Yeah, you scare me.
I know.
You go fucking crazy.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
It's that it was the first time me having sex with you, and like I'm just not used to doing something like that. So to me, that was something different. I wasn't used to just going to someone's house and just having sex with them.
Well,
not knowing where it was gonna go.
So the first time, guys, I had to do everything myself, as she just like applauded me like a basketball player. And then the second time, I had to do everything myself, as she just sat there closing her eyes, because she would close her eyes and wouldn't even kiss me. So, but today, just fast forward to the future, we have great sex. We got into a fight because we went from 30 to 1 time to 2 times. So I had to step up my game again. And yesterday, I piped her down about 8 times.
Took that Cialis and we were ready to go.
Half the Cialis, half Viagra, and a whole thing of egg whites. And I was ready to go. And we have a great sex life, we really do. We are very, very
well, for the first time, I was able to be myself, you know? Yes. I've never been able to be myself sexually in any relationship. I held back a lot, so I think that's why in the beginning, even having sex with you, I was unsure of how you were or how I could be, you know, because if you look at me a certain way or whatever it is, and then I found out you like it up the ass, so it was like...
I don't.
You're embarrassing me, so I'm gonna embarrass you. You sat there and said I was like sandpaper. Who the heck says that?
One thing that I gotta say, guys, don't be afraid to ask your partner what it is that she likes, whether it's hair pulling, getting choked out, smacked. Don't be afraid to express your sexuality in the room. Remember, it's you and your partner, nobody else. It doesn't have to be shared with nobody, your friends.
All these people.
I'm giving you advice, motherfuckers.
No, right? I know.
So,
because you'll always
afraid.
feel like something is missing.
Yes.
Something is not right. And half the time, that's why people cheat, I think. Yep. You know, because they're looking for things that they're trying to find in multiple people, you know, when they need to just find it in that one person.
Yep. And like I said, just don't be afraid to, you know, express what it is that you like, and you know, meet each other halfway. That's all it is. And you know, it was crazy because I was actually just telling one of my clients that, you know, throughout my other relationships, the girls would actually get mad because I wanted to have sex so much and they didn't, so they would like hide from me. And I was actually expressing to him that me and you are on the same, you know, kind of like, I guess, you know, I say let's go, you're like let's go. Like we're on the same timeline or whatever you want to call it.
Same level.
Same level, and our sexual drive is the same, and it's only helped our relationship get better because even when we fight, I mean, that's how we make up. And you know, that's the thing, is that you have to have a balance in your relationship where, you know, spending time with your spouse and having sex with her is actually a really, really big thing, because think about it. We are naturally sexually
naturally sexually.
Like how do you say?
Naturally
horny? Sexual. And you have to be able to express that at home, because if not, then I think that's why, how you say, you start cheating on the streets and you start getting sluts or whatever, and then you bring that shit home.
I know, because like you said in your past that girls would get mad or they would hide from you or not want to have sex. I know, because that was me, you know, in my past. That was me not wanting to, but it's because the turn on, the feeling wasn't there. So that's why you don't do it, because it gets, I don't know, it becomes like just a routine. It doesn't become interesting. It doesn't be, it's not like the first time every time.
You lose the interest.
Yeah, like for me and you, I feel like it's the first time every time. I don't have that, like, I have that desire to want to do it.
Look at what you get to see every time.
Oh, geez,
you know, the Greek, Mexican
It's like I can't say too much good. It goes so far, and
you don't know how to take a compliment. Oh. Like yesterday, she got all dolled up for me, and I kept telling her, baby, you look so beautiful. You look so nice. You look, God, you're gorgeous. And she just like, oh, yeah. And she like doesn't know how to fucking take a compliment. Me, I know how to take one.
Oh, I know. You don't even need one. You don't have to tell him.
You need to learn, like, to take it and just be like,
well,
thanks,
you say
babe.
I'm dried up sandpaper.
Well, that's just the first time.
Yeah. Well,
but you know, you have to learn to, like yesterday, you were fucking beautiful. Yesterday, every time you got up, I stared at you like it was the first time I had seen you. And
That's because I was wearing...
appreciate it. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate everything you do for us, for this relationship, everything. You are my motherfucking rock.
Mine too.
And I love you.
Love you too.
My name's JC.
And I'm Bethany.
We are the Savages.